Entree. Turn a brick of salt to a crack rock. Pussy get full like a laptop. And your main thought shit, mascot. Run through the floor at the trash spot. Suicide doors with a glass top. Talk about money, you a had not. And my lawyer tough like Matlock. Soon up in the corner, hit a K-pop. Pull up in the sucker in the gray drop. Hit a nigga up, then I skate out. Gotta lay low, then you fade out. Hit a nigga hole, take the safe out. 36 O's what you came about. Send me fully loaded, blow your brains out. Hating on Louis with the hate bout. Gucci on the loafers and I'm stamped now. Clap back, whipping that cane. Bagging a brick, fucking these hoes. Drowning in six, fork in the water, it's time to lock in. Pot on the stove, I'm at it again. Play with my order, I'm down in your man. Clip fully loaded, red dot on your head. VVS what? Watch cost a brick. Louis went gold, you niggas is sick. Back to the trap shit. Black K make him backflip. Pussy nigga, you a actress. Up a clip, got the trap lit. Kyle Lowry on the Raptor. 12 o'clock on the Pastor. Throw 20 blow past you. You a sucker if you ask her. Turn a brick of salt to a crack rock. Pussy get full like a laptop. And your main thought shit, mascot. Run through the floor at the trash spot. Suicide doors with a glass top. Talk about money, you a had not. And my lawyer tough like Matlock. Soon up in the corner, hit a K-pop. Pull up in the sucker in the gray drop. Hit a nigga up, then I skate out. Gotta lay low, then you fade out. Hit a nigga hole, take the safe out. 36 O's what you came about. Send me fully loaded, blow your brains out. Hating on Louis with the hate bout. Gucci on the loafers and I'm stamped now. Clap back, Christian Dior. Dripped in my pores, laced in velour. Tipping these bras, Louis and Gucci, my wrist kind of frauds. They paid me, you sue me, your clip getting tossed. Lauren the Fuji, she tricked till she score. Fuck for a Lucy, protect on her arm. Choke on choker, my neck kinda gone. You hating, I got it, I flex when you froze. Fresh up off the back block. 2 4s in a glass pot. Talk oil on my cash stock. Fuck hoes at the trash spot. Twin turbo bought a fast drive. 30 on the hip, nigga, man down. I'm that nigga that can't stand now. Middle finger to the feds now. Clap back.
Big dog in the city. We litty, we talking it. We talking it. We talking it. Y'all can come in. The link in the chat. We talking it. All honesty, I'm keeping it tall, right? All honesty, it's too much narratives and boxing. It's too many lies. You know, I told you, once you the first person that gets on the camera and talks about something, people are going to believe you. Me personally, I'm asking you, how can you believe somebody that's not that type of fighter? How can you believe a $30,000 fighter who's not a $100,000 fighter, who probably never made $100,000 or $250,000 ever in his life in a fight, dictate what he wants? The elite opponent you face, you lost. We got fighters overpricing themselves. Then when they overprice themselves, what do they say? Oh, they ducked me. No, you just ducked him. You dig, Ski? We watched it. You know, listen, we're going to get there. I just know, send out these notifications, YouTube. Send out these notifications, man. Send them out. We're going to cook. You guys send them out. We're going to cook. It's just crazy out here, you know. Boxing is becoming WWE-ish. You dig? It's coming WWE-ish. No, send them out. Give you 1 more minute, 2 more minutes, we're going to cook. About 1 minute, 2 minutes, we're going to cook. Yes. We talking the Boots in this, Virgil Ortiz. Yes, we talking that. We talking Brian Norman Jr., part of the equation. Yes. But besides that, we're going to talk about T.O., Devin, Virgil, Brian Norman, etc. All these people saying Boots duck him, which is all lies. Virgil, you know you and Boots was been supposed to fight back in 2018, bro. You ducked Boots and chose Stanionis. Then you ducked Stanionis 4 times, dog. Cookie on. You ducked him 4 times. Cookie on. And then you was claiming you sick, but you came back and fought Maurice Hooker. Bro, you came back to fight Maurice Hooker. You never had a championship fight. The chance you got the opportunity for a championship fight 4 times, you fumbled the ball. Then when you came back, because remember, you dropped the ball 3 times. Before the 4th time, you came back and you fought Maurice Hooker, then you dropped the ball again after you beat Maurice. Make it make sense. But during that time, remember, it was Stanionis or Boots. You chose Stanionis because Boots ain't have a title. Remember that? Y'all people gotta remember this, man. Just don't be a fanboy and critique because you like a certain fighter and that fighter ducked at this fighter. So what you're gonna do is everybody that he ducked, you're gonna put it on this fighter. Come on, man. We synced it. We synced it at the beginning of 2025 when Virgil Ortiz fought Boachuk. When Virgil Ortiz fought Boachuk, right? Remember, Shakur Stevenson was supposed to fight who? And that person ended up getting sick. Okay then. Okay then. Let's keep it tall. We're going to keep it tall. This was 2024 September. 2024 September. Boachuk Ortiz happened. Bam. When that happened, Oscar De La Hoya, right before the fight, right before both fighters came out the entrance and walked to the ring. Did they ring walk? Oscar De La Hoya is Turkey Al-Sheikh on this side, Oscar De La Hoya on this side. They're talking about boxing. Turkey said if Virgil Ortiz wins tonight, he gets the Bud fight. For what? February 22nd. Did we get the Bud fight? No. We watched Boachuk get robbed. We watched Boachuk put hands and feet on Virgil. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Boachuk is Virgil's sparring partner. Madrimov is Virgil's sparring partner. Oh, you fighting the sparring partners. But you fighting a fighter that ain't even ranked. We keeping it tall. Boachuk wasn't ranked at that time, man. People got to be mindful of things. Charlo ran that division, man. And when you knew Charlo ran that division and he was undisputed, you know every top-notch fighter that was ranked in every body sanction from 1 to 10. You knew who they was. If you didn't, that means you just started watching boxing. If you didn't, that means you're just a fanboy. If you didn't, you just a critic that like to critique shit because you like a certain fighter. And you have an obligation and a propaganda to spread false disinformation, broski. And that's what goes on out here, man. You hear me? That's what goes on out here. Like Roy, y'all must have forgot. Nigga, I'm feeling like Roy right now, nigga. Y'all must have forgot. Boop, 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 boop. When I hit him with the left 3 times with the left, y'all must have forgot, nigga. What you talking about, man? Stop playing with me, man. I'll put my foot on your neck, Jojito. Stop playing with me, man. Because Xander did it. Xander champion now. Put hands and feet on Jojito. And what happened? Here come Dickie and Virgil. Oh, you ain't fighting nobody, bro. You ain't fight nobody. Jojito Garcia just beat one of the top-notch niggas at 154, which was Charles Conwell, which you can't beat. Which he probably balled you up in sparring too, nigga. And you trying to discredit his victory, nigga. He's a champion, which you're not. You never fought for a belt. You the intern, nigga. You an A&R, nigga. An intern, nigga. You just an A&R, bro. Like, keep it tall, man. Keep it tall. Then y'all saying Boots. Now, Devin told me, yeah, Boots ducked me too. Nigga, who's you, nigga? I'll whoop your ass, nigga. Go get your little brother. I'll put hands and feet on your little brother, nigga. I put Prada strips all over his face. Matter of fact, I got a pair of Tommy Hills on right now, nigga Samuels. I'll put TH everywhere on his motherfucking face. So what TH stands for? Not Tommy Hill, nigga. The truth hurts. That's what the fuck it's talking about, nigga. The truth hurts. You got knocked the fuck out, boy. You got your ass whipped, nigga. You got your ass whipped and you ran to your daddy, nigga. Then your daddy ran to your godfather, Victor Conte, nigga. Stop that, boy. Stop that. This Brian Orbit nigga delusion. You got the father who never been a champion, think he's a champion because his son a champion. And when his son won the belt, well, he fought to nobody. Y'all acting like Giovanni Centillion was this top-notch nigga. Look at his resume. He fought nobody, bro. A bunch of fucking nobodies. And then every time Brian Norman got it, Quentin Randall situation, nigga, you got Quentin Randall, the same thing Rohan Polanco had that tight fight. You had that same tight fight with Quentin Randall, but Rohan just was a little better than your performance. If y'all rate both of y'all performances on Quentin Randall, Polanco performance was better than yours. And y'all acting like Quentin Randall a fucking pushover. No, he not. He just be getting robbed. How when Tevin Farmer's career first started, he's robbing niggas, man. Should be corny. Like Steve Cragger, they be robbing niggas, man. I would like to see Steve Cragger and Shakur Stevenson at 140. I would like to see Steve Cragger and Shakur Stevenson at 140. That'd be a tough cookie for him. Y'all see, y'all want to go by the lessons that Steve Cragger learned, right? The losses, right? But what you got to understand is just watch the fight. Watch every fight they say he lost. And you tell me that he lose. You feel me? And this is another thing we got to stop as critics, man. You're going to take a loss in boxing. That O don't make you great because you're going to take it. You're going to learn a lesson. But it's all about how you defend that O. It's all about how you defend that O. You feel me? It's all about how you defend that O. And us people, we got to stop. Like, if certain fighters want certain things, we got to respect what they want. You feel me? If Boots want to be undisputed here, respect that. If Bud's saying if he beat Canelo, he the best, you got to respect that. Because in his mind, that's what he thinks. And other people, mind us critics, we would be like, so Canelo already got 2 losses. Well, they the greatest. Bro, people think different. You know what I mean? Hey, is this a prime Canelo? I don't know. He's undisputed, so yes. You know, if Bud beat Canelo, he's saying he's great. Canelo beat Bud, knock him out. It's just another day in the office. You dig? Now I want you to listen and understand what I'm about to say here and put together. Feel me? Jay-Z said it the best. It's one reference. If I shoot you, I'm brainless. If you shoot me, you famous. But fighting Boots is a low risk, high reward. Y'all discredit Boots so much, it's just crazy. Oh, he never beat a champion, bro. He first Sergey Lipinus. Sergey Lipinus was the IBF champion. Only person to knock him out, put him in the sleeve. Oh, Boots Ennis get hit too much in the fight, each round. The nigga just threw 23 punches and only landed 6. The next round, the nigga threw 35 punches and only land 10. That's getting hit a lot. Come on, man. And you see what happens. People got to understand what hits the guard. That's why when I watch fights, people hate to watch fights with me because I don't got the volume. This shit just be dead and shit. You just hear everybody talking. Yeah, nigga, just watch the fight. Just watch it. Just watch it regular. You feel me? You're going to like the fight regular because you're going to see every punch that lands. And then you're not going to be persuaded by the biased commentary. Because you always got to be mindful. If a fighter, let's say Matchroom throws on, it's a Matchroom card. So since it's a Matchroom card on the zone, and let's say they're fighting a top ranked guy, they're going to talk about the Matchroom fighter more than the top ranked guy. And you can be watching something totally different. You understand me? But that's how it is. Or you can go over the top rank when they in the zone, and you listen to Timothy Bradley and them niggas over there when they was over there at ESPN, and you got somebody from Matchroom going over there or PBC going over there whooping the top ranked guy ass. And we synced it. For instance, we synced it with Tevin Farmer and Raymond Mortaya. Like, we synced it, right? We seen Tevin beat him. We synced it clear as day. Tev beat him, and he robbed him. But you heard the biased commentary. You synced it again when Tev fought Williams Zepeda the first time. Tevin Farmer beat Williams Zepeda. He beat him, clearly. They robbed him, but you heard the biased commentary. Even the second fight, the performance Tevin put on without hurt hand, he hurted his hand. Still biased commentary. But when you watch the Shakur and Zepeda, you still hear biased like the commentary you hear Shakur getting his ass whipped, but how you went on the cards if you ain't throw that much punches. You can count the punches yourself. Just why rewatch the fight, put the volume down. And you're gonna see a whole different fight. You're gonna be like, damn, Zepeda backed him up, got him on his back foot, got him on the ropes the whole night. You're gonna see that right jab all in his face, abdomen, solar plex, all through the body, arms. That jab was everywhere. Boop, 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 boop. That's all he kept doing the court. Look at it. Go back and watch it. Y'all even watched him when he clipping. If those ropes wasn't there, Shakur would have got knocked down. Williams Zepeda would have had a 10-8 round in the second round. That round would have been a 10-8 round. Them ropes saved him. Then he said he slipped, which is lie, bro. You got clipped. Just respect your chin. But it wasn't your chin. It was the ropes that saved you. And me personally, I ain't like Shakur's performance. That was a dumb game plan he had. That's why I say, listen to your grandfather, man. Because what your grandfather was telling you, I'm seeing it. You in the center of the ring. Boop, 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 boop. You doing you. You understand? We know Williams Zepeda going to come with a barrage of punches, but he ain't got no power, bro. He ain't got no pop. But something can catch you. You feel me? Core only got caught. It's like when my son got caught. When they feet, instead of standing in position, once they stand like this, both legs, shoulder length, that's how he got caught. So, of course, that's going to take you off range, off balance. That happened to me before. I'm sitting back, chilling with my arms strong. We running around, hitting each other with body shots. My man just like he did a push joint, and I landed on the car. But I'm shoulder length. You feel me? And from there, that's when I always stayed in the fight stance. And where I'm around a person, I'm in the fight stance. I'm never shoulder length no more. And that's how Williams Zepeda caught Shakur. That's why I said if the ropes wasn't there, yes, it would have been counted as a knockdown. But at the end of the day, he didn't hurt you. You have a chin, dog. You got a chin. You got power. You see the pep. You see the pop every time you pushing his head back when you in the middle of the ring. But majority of the fight, you on the ropes. You in the corner. He's got control of the fight. You're fighting his fight. When you fight another person's fight, you're not winning that fight. It's the truth. A person that throws the most punches is going to land the most punches. You ain't got to believe me. You can do it yourself. You can go out, get you and your homie, get a robot. Y'all can throw the motherfucking punches, and you're going to see the person that throw the most punches is going to land the most punches. Not the person that throw the less punches land the most. Nah. Because you're not throwing shit. And another thing you got to understand, it's your body. So hitting the arms, the elbows, the shoulders, it's all still part of the body is being landed. See, y'all worried about this. The nigga's in there because he got Williams Zepeda controlling the fight. I just ain't like the performance Shakur put on that night. Because I felt as though if he would have just stood to his definition and listened to OG, listened to Grandpa, he would have knocked him out by 7 rounds. By the 7th, he would have got Williams Zepeda out of him. And that's a fact. That's a fact. But he had to please y'all. He had to please y'all. He had to please y'all. And I don't want to hear that my hand hurt shit, because if your hand was hurt, you should have went to the hospital. Everybody that hurt their hand, go to the hospital. I'm only stating facts, man. It's only truth, man. I only state truth. I don't got time to be sitting here gaming mugs. You know what I mean? I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time to game nobody, man. I don't want to game nobody. I would have gave everybody. But it's just game. It's just a joke. That people ain't going to speak it how I'm going to speak it. I'm going to tell you the truth. It's all facts, no opinions, man. Yes, I have opinions, but I can't give you my opinion because I'm going to sound foolish. Look what the brand stands for. I got to give you facts. I can't give you my opinion of what I feel. Know what I mean? Because what we feel, they got a new word, casuals. They don't even know the definition of casual. You understand me? Half of these niggas don't know the definition of a fan. I'm only being told a fan is a person that purchases your merch. Whatever you got, a fan is purchasing. Your fights, tickets, merch, Instagram. You selling shit on Instagram. A fan is a person that supports you. A fan is a consumer, is a customer. A person that's in love with a sport is different from a fan, boy. Why? Because the person loves the sport in whole, which means is, for instance, I love football, so I'm watching college football, I'm watching the NFL, I'm watching Canadian, I'm watching the Rock League. I'm watching everything. Even if I can catch high school games or kids in these parks playing games, I'm watching it because I love the sport. Football. Boxing, I'm near it. Off this, off that, I'm there. Amateur fights, Golden Gloves, I'm there. The fights in the city around here, I'm there. I love boxing. Music, I make music. Come to beats, I make beats. I'm there. I need to write a motherfucker a verse. I'm there. I'm gonna do my thing, and I'm nice at what I do. Everything I do. When I was a kid, I was a flipping motherfucker, and I can still flip to this day. Basketball, still play basketball to this day. I might have not be at my A+ game, but all I need is just to run up and down the court 2, 3 times and it's over. Really 2 times, 1, 2 times and it's over. All I got to do, get the ball, shoot it. Once I find that range, that first shot, it's over. Even if I make it or miss, I know it now. Now I'm coming down and I'm pulling. I'm pulling. I'm pulling. Can't stop me, man. Feel me? You can't stop me. I was always taught. Everything you do with your right that's good, you mimic with your left and make sure your left is good, just like your right. I was always taught that. I was always taught that. Because just growing up in the trenches, you standing in a southpaw position. You always leading with your power hand. But certain people don't, even though I might be a righty, but might right-handed, because you're taught the right-handed. No, when you growing up, give it to his right so he can right hand the whole time. They don't want you to write with your left. Well, every time I was in a juvenile placement. Shout out to Mr. Leon. If he's gone, peace in paradise. May the creator of all creators, may the creator bless his soul. Uh, he seen I was so good, but he seen my juvenile record, and he was like, Lou, I'm gonna be real with you, man. Go play for the Euro League. Puerto Rico, somebody like you can play, you can play. And he forced me. He made me mimic. He made me say everything. Do what you right. Do it. He made me do that. When we went to the gym. They called down. If a certain section ain't get they rec, he'd snatch that rec so we can come down and play, and he can watch me play. You understand me? I'm not trying to boost myself up. And basketball ain't even my favorite sport. Football is. When I flipping football, basketball. Oh, now when we get the gloves, we put the gloves on. Oh, it was different. Everybody coming. Lou rumbling. Lou playing football. Because I'm making it look good. And especially flipping. Oh, you think you can flip? I'm coming. Little with a big ass head. Coming. Sitting there, watch the ball. In my first flip, I'll do some crazy shit. Run, handspring, semi, handspring, semi, full, handspring, semi, full. And just shut the shit down. Shut that shit down. And I do that on the bed. Then when they see that, I'll go do that shit on the concrete. Everything I just did on the bed, I just did in the streets. Shut that shit down. My mom used to see people flipping. She used to come pick me up. Get the fuck in the car, pull up. Yeah, yo, I got such and such on my son. Back in the day, niggas was getting me. What, man? Make that 500. Man, fuck, nigga, make that a stack. And they're taking that shit. Nigga, you better not make me lose $1,000. I'm in there taking that shit. Money man come. Young boy, can you do this flip? I go do it. Here, throw me a t-shirt. I'm like, yo, I got some young boy. Take me. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. We was kids. We go down Richard Island, flip. It was on 10th and Thompson. Correct that. Shout out to Richard Island Project. Shout out to 10th and Thompson Projects. They both is right across the street from each other, but it's a difference. It's a big difference. But back then, we went. I forgot my homie name, man. It's been a long time. We went down there to challenge them, and no, we used to gang up. It used to be areas, be a gang up. So like, as kids, you know who's who. Whatever the adults is doing is what the adults is doing, but we kids. But if you lose, then you doing what the adults is doing, fighting because of your neighborhood. But it used to be all neighborhoods combined together. So since we was 7th Street, it used to be like 7th Street from Lehigh all the way down to Diamond Street. You feel me? From Delhi, like from 10th Street. Nah, I'm lying. From 13th Street all the way to Diamond. But Norris used to go deal with the Thompson area. You feel me? So it's just like Diamond Street was our area from Diamond to Lehigh. And then over there was from Norris going down to Gerard, like popular situation. And it just was flipping. But everybody as an adult has their own history. But as kids, we growing up, we talking about the early 90s. Man, my mom called us on Gerard, she whooped our ass. When y'all dropped the beds off, as soon as we dropped the beds off on 7th Street, we got our ass whipped. But mom, we went down there and challenged. We won. We took the match. These are trophies. That was our trophy. If we go to your neighborhood and beat you and flipping, we taking your beds. That's our trophy. You can't fuck with us. You know how many beds we had on 7th and York? The whole lot was full of beds. And then the cops made the trash man take them. So when the trash man took them, we used to get tires. Get all these tires and we used to get 4 tires a skid. 4 tires a skid. Then we get 4 tires. If we ain't had no skids, we get a piece of wood. And we just used to flip on that. That's how we some flipping ass niggas. Big names. My family, we talking about big names. I name these names, big names in the city. Big names in the city. And they stamp all that shit. Shout out to Malik, my nigga. Shout out to Cousin CS. You already know my nigga. May Allah have mercy upon Khalifa Soul. Shout out to Kareem. Shout out my man Tyreek, Little Stamp, Dante, Fat Daddy, my cousin Marty, my cousin Jermaine, my nigga Roscoe, Roof. Nah, I mean, shout out my nigga Booch, the contractor. Go follow him. You need your crib fixed. Go follow any city, any state. Go to Facebook or Instagram and look up Booch Millions or Boochie the contractor. Look him up. Yo, I'm trying to tell you, that nigga game crazy. I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you, he's an architect. I'm trying to tell you, man. Carpenter game crazy. I'm trying to tell you. Had your shit looking A1. I'm trying to tell you, especially gyms, any gym. He's gonna make it what? He's gonna what? Go holler out my guy, Booch. With construction. My uncle Vito, Gregory, Tyson, Billy, Richard, Lethal, Humpy. Damn, man, I can just rest in peace, Lonzo. Free my nigga Chris. I'm free all my niggas, but I'm just talking about at that time last flipping. Don, man, my nigga John. Who else? Damn, yo. So I'm missing people. I'm missing people. My nigga Corey, my nigga Tata, my nigga Frog, Free Frog. Yo, I'm talking a lot of fucking people. It was a lot of us. I just his names I'm trying to remember, man. It was a lot of us. It was a lot of us. You know, my little brother Boo Love, you know, you see my little brother Isaac, you know, go to Tevin Farmer Jones, you're gonna see my little brother there. You know, it was a lot of us, man. It was a lot. It was a lot, man. It was a lot. White Boy John. White Boy John was like the Michael Irvin of the team. White Boy John was Michael Irvin. My cousin-in-law Gab was Steve Young at the time, but he looked like McNabb and shit, like a light skinned McNabb. Yo, man, growing up, I loved it. I loved it. So we played tag on the concrete. We did a lot of things, man. And that's why me, like out here now, watching these kids grow up, it hurts me. Because I'm looking at it like, damn, these kids ain't getting to venture the things I ventured as a child. Even though I ain't like I lived life too fast because I started like I'll be born in it. So just watching and shit doing like I mean it's just I can't I explain that shit on my music channel, but I don't know, man. It's just it's just life. It's just living life. It's just living life. You know, it's just living life. You know, and just being real addicted to sports. You know, once 9-10 came, life just changed. Just really got into this shit. But playing the sports and doing all that, it was like my height was the problem. Uh, Gym teachers are like, yo, you super good, but it's just your height. You know, you ain't. And, but they never should have told me that. They said, well, you ain't gonna never make it. They ain't gonna never draft you, this and that. And that's when, as a young kid, you just like, fuck, I ain't gonna never get drafted. Fuck it. You know what I mean? I'm going the opposite way. I'm going right now. I'm going left. So 10, 11, I'm 9, 10, 11. I'm all going left. Even though we born in it, on the left side of things, but I'm fucking. I'm gonna go that way, full throttle. You know what I mean? Then I just started chasing music. And it was like every time I'm about to get my music break, a setback just happened. I always get locked the fuck up. You know what I mean? And that just was my setbacks, man. Going to jail, man. Going to jail. No standing on that shit, man. No telling, no never folding, standing on that shit. Then I come home, back to it, get back into music, and dumb shit happen again. You know, all I can do is just blame myself for that situation. But you know, other people had other plans for me. You know what I mean? But now, you know, ain't none of them motherfuckers part of my plan. I'm here, man. It's a piece of my cousin Wax, man. I love you, nigga. I love you, boy. Know that. Know that, bro. This shit hurt. This shit hurt. I hear this shit hurt. I just went, ah! My nigga gone, man. That shit hurt. My nigga gone, man. It's crazy. But besides that, man, Virgil Ortiz got to stop capping. There's too much cap in boxing, man. Bro, you back in May, he did an interview May and June. Right after he got the surgery, he did an interview right after he got the surgery. He was at a fight. They're talking to him. He said, I should be back August, September. Following week, Boots moved up to 154, called Virgil out. Virgil said, I'm cool. So you just said September. You just said August, September. So if you ain't fighting August, I can wait September. Then he said, no, I'm not fighting September. I'm fighting November, December. Boots said, I'm not going to wait that long. I'm fighting in October. I'm trying to get a fight before October. Got to understand. Once Bud vacate that WBA title, Telez just fumbled the bag. Unless Telez go in there and get this knockout and go fight Boots again. And that's what they're praying for. Now, I mean, Telez wasn't supposed to take this fight, nigga, even though you're taking it, they're trying to become that. But you got to remember, this nigga is automatically Mando. I mean, he's automatic the mandatory because he got the WBA super. Then you got Lubin in them this month too. Lubin and Bakram, the purse bid comes up. You know, he was trying to get those fights. But you let these other people tell you something, man. They want to tell you some bullshit, man. Stop believing these things, man. You gotta stop believing these people, man. They're gonna sell you lies, man. A whole bunch of lies. They're gonna sell you a whole bunch of lies. And nothing they say is true. Nothing they say is true. There ain't nothing they gonna say is true. You know? Yeah, my Jones be raw, man. I ain't got time. I ain't got time for the BS. I ain't got time for the BS. You know, a lot of people just believe every narrative that's out there. And then once they see a bunch of people that recycle content, this is what you're gonna get. Like for instance, shout out the two brothers over there in the zone. Get their names. I know one of them. I think Bach and Ak or Ak and Bach, something like that. I just watched them drop an interview. They recorded this back in May. They recorded, yeah, it was right before the say. Listen, because Virgil had those same clothes on when he did the other interview, but when he did the other interview, he was standing. Well, he did an interview with these guys, right? And they airing it now, and they talking about how this boot situation is happening. Um, but the timing of it is what I'm talking about. Is you ain't drop it when it came out, but you should have. You ain't drop it June. You ain't drop it July. You drop it August. August. So you see the propaganda people is trying to push. You see the narrative of people trying to push. They're using his name for promotion. You feel me? That's how Devin's going to promote his fight. That's how Brian Norman going to promote his fight. I watched Brian Norman do an interview. Shout out to GH Greg Haggett. I watched Brian Norman saying that Brian Norman Jr. bigger than Boots. Bro, who the fuck told you that lie? Every time you fight an elite fighter, you don't do nothing. Boots fighting champions. He's fighting the ranked people, not niggas that's buying into the rank because they fighting you. You feel me? Y'all got to always think about that. Jisagi got knocked the fuck out. You feel me? Coming from a lower weight class, how you rank that 147 up? Think about it. You got to look at it. Y'all watch Josh Padley, right? We ain't know who the fuck he was. You looked at the rank in WBC. His name never was there. The next thing you know, the Schofield fight felt out. Then he became number 5. He bought his way in there. That's why buying your way into these body sanctions is crazy. They got to stop that, man. They too greedy. Everything is a money grab. Everything is a money grab. Or not, let's be blackmail. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I mean, like, it's the only way a motherfucker do some corny shit stuff like that. They just becoming too WWE. Shit started to look like the contender. Remember the contender, y'all? Starting to look like the contender out there. Definitely starting to look like the contender out this joint. But you let these people tell it, they gonna tell you something different. You understand? A lot of these people ain't content creators. These niggas stealing other people's content, bro. You know what I mean? They stealing other people's content, bro. I ain't lying to you. Project Mockingbird. Project Mockingbird, bro. You can go anywhere. Go to any boxing channel right now. I bet you all of them saying Boops Duck Virgil. It's called propaganda, man. How a nigga ducking you, bro? You could have fought in 2018 and you haul ass, nigga. Niggas mad at my baby hairs, nigga. This ain't baby hair, nigga. It's a real hairline, nigga. What you talking about, man? Stop playing. Hey, Cal, my fault, guy. Hey, Cal Bundy, you facts. Yeah, I gotta look at my messages. Shout out to Cal Bundy. Cal Bundy speaking facts. These fighters get to create narratives because boots don't talk. Let me repeat that again, slowly for you niggas. These fighters get to create narratives because boots don't talk. Shout out to Cal Bundy. It's facts. Say, listen, nigga, we don't speak no opinions, nigga. We speaking facts here, man. I'm alive, but I'm gonna keep it tall. You understand me? I'm gonna keep it tall. I ain't gonna run with no narrative. I ain't gonna repeat what everybody else saying. I don't do no clickbait. We ain't clickbait. We ain't doing none of that. There's too many duck, duck, goose. Duck, duck, goose. Duck, duck, goose. And you got other niggas. Oh, but he ain't the champion. He ain't fighting nigga. When he was the champion, ain't none of you niggas want to fight him. Before he was the champion, ain't none of you niggas want to fight him. Half of you niggas dropped the ball. Like, bro, come on. Half of you niggas dropped the ball. Y'all fumbled the ball. Like Rashidi, he's supposed to beat Roman Villa. But Villa beat him. You know what I mean? You know, one punch can change the fight. And that's what Villa was banking on when he was fighting Boots. Villa, in his mind, he's like, I've been down this road before. But not knowing, nah, nigga, this is different. I'm not, huh? This shit different. You feel it. Got him right up out of here. Did the Matrix, did a Neo and Matrix and shit. Got him right up out of here. See what it did is that Yoda. Oh, 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 oh. So you start butter sleep. Oh, oh, oh. Stop playing with that ball. See, with Brian Norman, when he knock out Bones, it's too much hype behind it. When he fight elite fighters, you know what I mean? Fight like he's supposed to fight. He don't give up. It's just basic, man, special. At least for Boots, it's going to be special. Why? Because if he's not getting a knockout, he's winning all 12 rounds. Or he's going to get a 10-8 round. He's going to drop him. You know? But I guarantee y'all, I bet y'all 100 push-ups, Cameron to beat the shit out of Brian Orton. Shit. I'm telling you right, I bet y'all 100 push-ups. Any champion at 147 right now. Because Boots already beat him 2 times. Any other champion right now at 147, Karen Chuckazine will mop the floor. Karen will mop the floor. Crush it. Crush it. Crush it. Crush it. Crush it. Crush it. Crush it all day. What you gotta do? Keep this up. It's all about keeping this up and just sticking that jab. Chin tuck, sticking that jab. On your pivot. On your pivot. Always stay on your toes. Your pivot. That's what your toes mean. Your pivot. The ball. That ball is your pivot. Always keep this up. Devin. Listen, Devin. Mira, Decito. Mira, Decito. Ven aquí, Decito, okay? Billy. Billy, vete para allá, Billy. Decito. Ven aquí. Así, Decito. Decito, así. Keep this up. Even if you gotta take it to your head. You gotta take it to your head. Even if you gotta take it to your head. Keep that bitch up. Because you're gonna get knocked out. The reason I'm saying that because we ain't see you take a hit again. We ain't see you take a hit again but the last 4 rounds of the Ryan fight. You feel me? Jose Ramirez was a chance for you. We could see your chin. Hopefully in sparring, that should be headgear. Unless you sparring with 8-ounce gloves, feeling the pressure. But he's gonna hit you. The hook is gonna be there. The left hook is gonna be there. It's gonna bring you flashbacks, But that overhand coming too. That overhand is coming too. Is how you gonna handle it. But yes, Devin got the opportunity, to go 12 rounds and win the title at 147. Yes, he got the opportunity. If Dev can catch and shoot, counter correctly, and have accurate punch placement, he can clip. He can clip. He can clip and end up TKO and knocking him out. He can knock Brian Norman out. Brian Norman ain't got no chin either. Brian Norman and Devin Chin is on the same So you got Devin Haney. You had Brian Norman first. I can't lie. Yeah, you had Brian Norman first, Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson. We talking and Ryan Garcia, the Chins. The Chinny family. Those the 4 Chinnies. And I'm only putting corn at you on because you got clip, bro. You got clip. You got clip. Now I mean, we won't find out about Frank Martin until he come back. Rolly a part of that list. Yes, Rolly a part of that list. So you got Brian Norman, Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, Rolly. No, Shakur last, because Shakur he ain't fall. He got clipped. The rope saved. But you got clipped. So it's all you got clipped. You know what I mean? No, y'all gotta work on your chins. Y'all gotta do a lot of chin-ups. You know what I mean? Be a bunch of yes men, corny ass niggas, man, real rap. You know? But besides that, man, let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. Probably be back tonight. Probably. You know what I mean? No, I'm dealing with some, you know what I mean? My cousin passed away, man. You know what I mean? Shit crazy. But I know I've been going for a while, you feel me? But I gotta tighten up, I gotta get back into effect. And really come out here and get the truth. Like I say, once I get off this, I will be doing interviews. You will catch me at a lot of spots, and it all depends how far my PO will let me travel. But